ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Marvel Legends Vintage Collection Retro Gambit Target exclusive figure. Try and get your Marvel Legends, you can do so.
Search your feelings, you know it be true.
Dorkside Toys is a store for you. Link below. And while you're down there, please go ahead and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And I gotta give a big thanks to the Sunroom Toy Reviews for letting me borrow this figure to review for you guys. This is not released yet. Again, this is going to be a Target exclusive, and I am so lucky to have this in hand. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. If you want to check out his reviews, the Sunroom Toy Reviews, link in the description below. And I gotta give a thanks to Rectangular as well for making this connection happen and everything. So I really appreciate people looking out for the channel. Goes a long way. Hit that subscribe button over on their channels. Show some love. Links in the description below. Now, I do not have the packaging for this figure. We're just looking at the image that I have right over here, or images if I can find more. You know what I mean? I'm doing what I can. But yeah, it's what you would expect from a vintage collection carded figure. But we kind of know what would be on it, right? You'd see like a retro style, you know, blue and white image of Gambit's head on the back of the card and everything. But anyway, let's get to it and figuratively crack this thing open. So Hasbro could have been cheap and just given us the same exact accessories that we'd gotten last time minus a Build-A-Figure, but no, they included a coffee stain. Okay, it would have been nice to get a little bit more accessories since we're not getting the Build-A-Figure, but I get it with the whole vintage collection thing. The packaging is supposed to cost more and it's a lot more elaborate, I guess. But anyway, the staff looks pretty good. I cannot find the one from the Caliban wave. I looked everywhere for it, so thumbs up for me at least looking for it. It is the same size as the Marvel Select one, which is good. But anyway, yeah, you get the staff holding hand for the left side, and then you also get the cards. And aside from just adding the card paint right there, they actually changed the color of pink, and they made it a lot more translucent compared to the first version. So that's neat. I like how this has kind of more of like a candy reflective aspect to it. It's kind of neat. I wish they had gotten the paint at the bottom of them. That would have been nice, but, you know, it looks better. And then you have the single spade right over here. I use the spades. Yeah, so I may have done this. If that's my fault, I'll swap you whenever I get mine. But yeah, I do like this much brighter pink. It looks really cool. And then, of course, to show off a Tamashii effect next to it, so you can see they do blend in a little bit better than the other one. So that's pretty cool. So Hasbro gave us the same head sculpt with different hair. A lot of people complained about the other hair. I didn't really have a problem with the other hair. What I do have a problem with is the space between the eyes being just a little bit too much, and it's still there, and that's a little bit frustrating. But I feel like they kind of wanted to give us a stubbleless Gambit, because here we go. We have one without the stubble face. You can see the last one at SDCC, the people applauded more for a stubble Gambit. Eyes look pretty good as far as, you know, the red and black paint in there. And then the headdress right here, it's missing the paint a little bit on that side. On this side, it looks a little bit cleaner. I gotta say, I do like this new hair, though. I didn't really care too much at first, but now I actually really like it. I think it looks pretty nice. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess it does look a little bit weird wafting off like that, but I don't know. It works for action poses and stuff. I don't know. Leave a comment down below for which one you like more. I may post a poll on my community tab, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I think I'm going with this newer one. Another thing that they had done here is that they added black paint right here with that sculpted line work around the chest area. As you can see right there, it's just only the sculpt and we're not seeing the black paint. This one totally has the black paint right there, so that's pretty neat. I feel like I'm seeing a little bit less marbling in the torso. You can see some right there at the top of the abs, so it's totally there still. On the chest itself, on that right pec, it was really pronounced, so that bothered me. So this does look a little bit better to me, and then you get a lighter tan for the trench coat, which works, you know. The whole thing reminds me of the Fox Kids cartoon, so everything's a lot more vibrant and brighter and saturated. So you can see we get the nice looking gloves right there. and same thing right there on that side. And they went with the belt color of silver right here, as opposed to this one. They went with a very bluish metallic color. And then you can see the whole waist section right there. It looks pretty well sculpted. I love that they added a little bit more of a teal blue color to the metal look for the metallic portions of the figure, but you can see we get more of this fuchsia color right here on the side. And then there's that metallic tealish color right there for the boots. And I think it looks pretty good. It looks like Hasbro sees an opportunity to switch the pin color right over here. So instead of having the pink color on the outside, or the fuchsia, whatever you want to call it, they went with the blue on the inside. Where the first version, they went with the pink color instead of the black color. So you can see that this is more consistent on the outside, inconsistent there. This one's consistent in the inside, inconsistent over here. I would prefer this side to be consistent. I don't know, man. Either way, it's going to kind of look weird. But yeah, again, I like how these boots came out. This is really neat. I like this. It's kind of more of the metallic sheen I remember from the comics and from watching the cartoon. And of course, he still has peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Then to measure out this vintage collection Gambit figure, you can see that he's measuring at about 6 3/4 inches tall. And then here's the vintage collection Gambit next to the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure Waves Rogue. And will I be reviewing the vintage collection Rogue tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe I won't. I might, but I also might not. We don't know. And then for a Gambit comparison, you can see that we have the new vintage collection version right here next to the Caliban Build-A-Figure Wave version. One thing I also wanted to mention is that I wish they added a hinge to this thing. That would have been really nice. I find it frustrating it doesn't have it, but still, I gotta say they both look very cool. I don't know how hard this one is to come by now, but yeah, and I did look for the other hand and I could not find it. But anyway, yeah, between these two right over here, I am liking the vintage collection one more. And yeah, there's the head swap nobody really wanted to see. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really look that great. I guess unless you really like this one a whole lot more than that head sculpt, but yeah, they look better just switched. Then here's the new Gambit figure next to the very old Toy Biz Gambit figure that is way short. And I found my first Hasbro Gambit staff right here. It was with my Toy Biz Gambit. I'm such a dummy. I left it with that figure instead because I gave the Marvel Select staff to the other one. So anyway, yeah, you can see that these are actually almost the same color. This one's just actually a lighter color silver than this one right here. This is a little bit more like a gunmetal gray color, but you know, same sculpt. And then here's the new Gambit figure next to the Rebel Tech Amazing Yamaguchi Gambit, which is... I hate this figure. I actually didn't even want to take it off the shelf just to bring it over here for a size comparison. I never reviewed it. I don't know, maybe I should have reviewed this thing instead of the stupid bullshit RED review that I did, right? But anyway, yeah, they're about the same height more or less, and this one comes with a kind of a bluish tealish colored staff right here. It's about the same size as this one, maybe just a little bit longer. But yeah, if you want to get a figure that will make you upset, get this one right over here. And then here's the new Gambit figure next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Badass Spider-Man, and sorry, no stop motion. Today I got caught up with some other business stuff going on, trying to make things better for the channel and everything that really took a lot of time, so I'm sorry, you guys. Forgive me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I ask that you hook it up with a like, and please hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And a big thank you to all these people over here that go the extra mile hooking it up via the crowdfunding. If you're interested in helping make this channel grow, check it out, link in the description below. And thanks to all the people that helped make this video possible, setting me up with this figure over here. I really appreciate it. It does help this channel grow as well. And this figure is a lot of fun. I do like it. I know it's a re-release with a new head sculpt or new hair sculpt anyway, and I do like the added touches. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't feel like this is a must-get. I'm pretty happy with the first version of it, and I do like this one more, but it's not, you know, terribly necessary. Depends on what the financial situation is at the time, too. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, this is definitely a purchase of luxury if you already have the Caliban Wave one, right? Unless you sell that one first, then pick this one up. I don't know. Do what you do. But anyway, yeah, for me, it's not a bad figure. I do wish I could put the darker brown trench coat on this one. I don't know. For some reason, I'd like to see how that looks. So maybe when I get mine in the future, I'll try that swap out. But anyway, for the price point of around 25 bucks, I'm going to give this Gambit figure a sud rating of...
It's not so bad.
And I'd like to know what you guys think. Do you think the little touches and upgrades on this with the paint apps and, you know, is it worth it? Or is it just a complete pass if you already have the Caliban Wave version? Because, you know, the Caliban Wave version is still pretty cool. I can understand why you'd want to pass on this, but I do think this is a better figure. Anyway, I'd like to know what you guys think. Let me know. If you want to see the latest in Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me over on social media, you can check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Stardust. And I will catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing guess it's okay.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face,